these petunia were seeds I got from America last autumn. I love them so much. And they are sweet scented. They have very strong, beautiful scent. And it was when we were traveling many years ago with our children down through Europe. We stopped at a place in Poland on a little farm, and the lady had these, and they were white. And when you walk past them, there was just this perfume all around. And I've never seen them in Denmark before, so I went looking on the internet, and there they were. And these ones have all these colours. So amazing. That one over there has a more pink one. I'll show you afterwards. So life is really, really intense, and I just I'm learning so much. I feel it's so wonderful. I feel so grateful, and I want to share this with you, which is, I think, really, really important for those of us who feel that we have purged and grown a lot and feel we have come to a very peaceful place in our lives. It's mainly for you. So yeah, this is mainly for you, but whoever can use it, it's good, wonderful. So as I've said before, New Earth is here. New Earth is a state of being, and it's also physical. So, and you will sense it more and more the more you dwell in the peace and the love in your heart. The more you'll sense that you're actually in a beautiful place. The world isn't as it was, because you've stepped into New Earth. And it sounds really, the egoic mind cannot understand this, but the heart can, because we're moving into a very multi-dimensional way of being, and it's not going to be so heavy. The New Earth is very spiritual, but also physical. So it's so huge what's happening. So what I want to share is that we who feel we've been through a very strong and powerful cleansing and healing process, and who have reached this place of peace, all the ones around, many people who are around us, they're going through all that really difficult stuff we went through a while ago. And so they're purging. And what are they purging? They're purging the old human. And it's every one of the toxic, heavy, horrible feelings, emotions that we have been as a human collective holding on to and indulging in for all these thousands of years. It all has to come up like a big carbuncle, a big pimple that it has to come up. Nothing. I mean, there is only love. In New Earth, there is only love. Everything is love in different forms. And what we have been in is what was not love. It was the opposite. It was pain and suffering. And you can say there is only love. There is only light. There is only the light of God, the one light. But God created darkness so that we could find the light. And it says in the Bible that we were all meant to be led astray so that we could start searching back to the light. So we had to go into this very dark place. And the only way we're going to return to the light is that we go through all the layers of darkness that we've been holding on to. You can't skip that process. And it's very, for some the people who have been holding on to the darkness out of fear, which is, it's all fear, they're having the worst time, because they have to, they're faced with it, they have to, the darkness has become much, much more strong and painful. And so people around us who are suffering a lot, I just want to say, pray for them, love them, and often you don't actually have to communicate with them at all. It's all just And that's what we're going to get used to more and more. Just stay in the heart, on the heart level, just with your inner being. Just send them, beam your love onto them, just like God beams his love onto all of us. Beam your love out. Just see them in love. See them in the light. And trust that they're going to get through it. But it's just really bad, really hard for them. And so what I also wanted to share here was that the way these people that we are close to and we are together with a lot, who are in this very painful situation, they will do different things so they don't have to go through the pain, because they don't want to do, if they're not conscious of what they have to do, they will keep trying to run away from it, but they can't. These are the ones who are going to awaken in this lifetime. The ones who aren't, they will simply be in a different place and you won't be with them very much. But the ones who are going to awaken, they have to go through this, and what they will do to alleviate the pain is they will try to cling to you and try to suck on your peace and your love, because they're dying to feel the peace, they're dying to feel the love, they're dying to feel the passion, they're dying to feel all these things that their soul holds, but they can't, they're holding on so tightly to the old way of being that they think that all this that they're looking for is outside themselves. It's not inside themselves, and they're going to have to learn that it's never going to be out there. They're never going to find it. But it's all, some of it is conscious, some of it is unconscious. But that's why I've been sharing the whole thing of stepping back and staying in love and really, really protecting yourself and letting these people go and allowing yourself to sometimes say no. Just, I won't do it. That's it. And they have to stand there saying, but I won't. And that's the way they're going to finally let go, because they can see, like, I can't get that, but I want there. And another thing they will do many things. Another thing they will do is they will try to hurt you because they don't want to feel their own hurt, because they're hurting so much within. There's so much anger, resentment, hatred, suffering, so much sadness within them, and they have to go through their own, this whole, all this stuff that they're holding on to, that's their own stuff. And by hurting you or getting you out of your center and your path, they're disturbing you and making some drama so that they can get their focus, move their focus away from their inner process. And so, and they don't do it to harm us, but they just do it because it's so painful to discover your own pain and to realize that you have to go through it. It's very painful. And so when you understand these mechanisms, that they're doing it just to relieve themselves of the agony, and to just not buy into it, or just to understand that it's all okay, and it's a wonderful opportunity for us to practice to be even more centered, even more rooted, even more understanding, and to let go even more. And as another thing that we're being taught is to keep coming back to our own process, because it's very easy when people are several steps behind you to see all their problems, but we are in a process of growth too. We're all growing. We're all in this, so we need to do more purging too. So if you want them to do their purging, do your own purging, because we're all holding on to old remnants. It's just going to get less and less. We're going to feel that it's just falling away, easier and easier. So that's another thing, to just keep reminding yourself. It's not about stay focused on your own process, and that's what's helping them. And to just understand that they're not evil. These people are not evil. They're just stuck. and to to also the whole empath thing, to understand that we can't do the work for them, but we can love them and we can pray for them if you believe in prayer. Prayer is so powerful. Pray for them. Pray for God's blessings. Pray for more angels to come and help them. And they're going to get through it. But it's hard. And we know it from ourselves. It's hard work. It's very hard to go through the pain of the past, all the neglect, the people who've hurt us, all this, it has to come up to the surface. So that's what's happening, I feel, very, very strongly right now. Maybe because we're getting ready for the new year, 2020, which is going to be very, very powerful, I think, in a very different way. But this, the more you can center yourself, feel the peace, feel the love, and just send your love out to them, the more you're helping the process. So that was just a little thing. I'll show you those other flowers. It's just so beautiful. I'm going to harvest the seeds. Look at that. Look at that. It was a heritage heritage seeds in America. Look at that color. Oh, it's so beautiful. And when you take these away, these old flowers, you're encouraging more flowers to come. They just see how they just keep coming. Just amazing. Flowers are the best. Thank you, flower, for your beauty. So, see you, my friend.